Hi. Okay, thanks so much everyone for joining the webinar today. I'm Kayley here, and I'm a relationship manager at Saxo. So today we'll be sharing the key differences as to how you can, use the Saxo Trader Pro versus what most of you may have already been familiar with, which is the Saxo Trader Go. So if we can go to, let me share my screen now to go to the Saxo Trader Pro platform. And after this, we'll also include the link as to where you can find um, the software to download this platform. Okay, so over here, what you can see here, it's our Saxo Trader Pro platform. As you can tell, okay, this is pretty much similar to the Saxo Trader Go, just that you'll be able to customize a lot of the different features that we have here. This is the view that I have already set up for this for my trading, and later as we go along, I'll show you how to set up this a similar view, and you can also add different modules and customize according to your needs. Before I start, a lot of people also want, they have also asked whether it's a platform that you have to pay separately for. So you do not have to pay for this. The key difference is that this is only downloadable on the PC. So unlike the Go, where you can use it on the app as well as the website, this is only available on like a desktop. You can use the same login details and there's no separate charge. Okay, so let us go through this whole view and how you can build it from scratch. Because when you do log into the Saxo Trader Pro after you have downloaded it, this blank canvas is what you will see. From here, you can click on Add Module. And let's say you already do have some watch list that you have set up before. You can retrieve it over here. Pretty much you can drag and drop the modules as you like, and I'll tend to minimize it to what I need. Okay, apart from this, one key component of the Saxo Trader Pro is that you'll be able to go up to 16 different charts and also support 6 different monitors or screens, whereas the Saxo Trader Go, it's available mainly on 2 screens with 4 charts. So to replicate what I've shown earlier, you can click on multi-charts, 4 charts over here, minimize each one if you want to, and then I'll show you how to populate the instruments in a convenient manner later. Furthermore, we have the trade ticket. So same thing, when you go to add module at the top right hand corner, you'll be able to see trade ticket under the trading section over here. Okay, so once that's done, I'll put it here. And what's very important for me, it's also to have my positions. Okay, so you can maximize it according to your needs. Before adding the last one, which I also find very important for my trading, the account summary for me to monitor my margin. Okay, so once you have this view set up, what I normally do is to do something called the link module. So you can see the convenience of this after I've indicated blue channel for all the modules over here. You can do so by clicking on the 3 horizontal lines at the heading of each module, click on link, and then click on blue channel. Okay, so once most of these are set up, you will realize that all the modules can change to the instrument of your choice through the click of one button, and that's normally on the watch list. Okay, sorry. So once we are here, we have all the blue modules linked. And let's say if I choose CFD indices, and I click on the tag, US tag 100, you will see that all the modules will change accordingly over here. Or if I want to change the modules, like the charts as well as the trading, the trade ticket, to something that I have an existing position in, this will change with a click of a button through the positions module. Then in terms of the chart, If you want all to be the same instrument, you can do so. Some would prefer different instruments for these 4 different charts. Otherwise, one way to use it will be to put them on different time frames. So let's say I'll prefer this 1 minute, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, for example. You can see at the click of a button, the time frame stays the same. The trade ticket will change according to the instrument, and of course, the instrument would change accordingly. So this is an easy view, especially when you're looking at technical analysis and trying to compare, let's say, the short-term trade signals versus the longer-term trade signals. So once you have set up a view like that, you may find that, okay, what if I do change my device to a different computer? Are you able to retrieve this? So all the views over here, it's automatically saved. But if you do want to change device and you want to manually make sure that this is also saved, you can go to My Profile at the top under Platform Settings, and you can see a Manage Workspace option here. So over here, it's already automatically saved as of today, real time. Otherwise, you can also say Trading Views and save it manually. So once you are logging into like a different platform, a different device that has SaxoTrader Pro, you can retrieve it from here by clicking Open. Or you can also delete your views and resave a separate one manually. Okay, so once we're here, I'll go through the key ways to set up the different modules internally. So for example, how do we actually set up a watch list? Because I do have quite a few that's auto-saved over here. To do so, you can see this new button. And when you click, okay, so this is, for example, what has already been saved here. Otherwise, what I normally do is add module, screener, and you can see we do have quite a wide range of instruments available. So for example, if you want to go to CFD stocks, you can actually create, you can right click over here. Let's say Tesla, you want to add to watch list CFD equities. Okay, let me also show it over here, the CFD equities tab. Okay, so Tesla is added. Otherwise, if you want to add in NVIDIA, for example, you can also do so. Or if let's say you have other filter criteria. So for example, you only want US or NASDAQ exchange. Sorry. Okay, so you can actually save it over here. Save results as a new watch list. And so you don't have to manually add each one into the watch list yourself if you have a broad filter criteria. Let me put this as equities too. And I'll be able to retrieve it under my current list of equities. Okay, so if I want to, like, if I only want to add one, you may also want to use the instrument search tool over here. And then once you click on the stock, like Microsoft, for example, you can just add the watch list in after searching, add to the watch list after you have searched. So this may be an easier option if you're only doing single instruments. Okay, so if we go back to our previous one under CFD index. Okay, what we also find that a lot of traders find it helpful to have is to have the trading conditions. So under Add Module, if you look at the trading conditions over here, you can also link this easily to the blue tab. And you can drag to put it here. So for example, if you want to know, what's the spread and if there's any commissions on this instrument, you can toggle over here and then still have the trade ticket available. Okay. Some of the things as to, if you want to fully migrate from a Saxo Trader Go platform to a Saxo Trader Pro, I'll go through how you can replicate most of the features that's available, and towards the end also include how we can make use of modules that's only available on the SaxoTrader Pro. So one key component, we have shown the screener, positions. Orders is something that we also find a lot of traders refer to, especially when you have pending orders tagged to a current position. So by clicking on orders, like what I did just now, you may want to drag it to the bottom right beside your positions tab. This allows you to toggle in between the positions and orders and easily see for yourself which are the stop or limit orders tagged to a certain position, to the same position. This is an indicator of it being tagged to a current position over here. And you can also choose to cancel easily here. Okay. In addition, some may want to use different views. Let's say if you have multiple monitors. So this is one screen that you use for index. You may want to set up a separate view entirely for FX. And why this may be interesting if you have multiple screens is that you can actually tag more than one module. So for the previous view, it's using the blue module. Whereas right now, if I open watch list to show the FX market, you can then see how it looks like if I do set up something that's more on FX. So to go through quickly what we have shown earlier. Okay. And we also have our trade ticket available for us to enter easily. Okay, let me just move this slightly. So you'll be able to see this, and then you can link this to the green channel. So once this is done, you can have multiple screens and at the click of a button, change your indices chart. And this one will be linked separately to this new watch list under FX. This will allow our sophisticated traders to manage multiple positions and the entire portfolio separately if they have multiple screens available. So similarly, you can see your positions over here for easy access. Okay, so once we have all these set up, you may also want to have one on research. So we have actually classified it easily for you when you click on Add Module. These are more trading related kind of modules. The research button includes what you will tend to see when you click on the research tab under Saxo Trader Go. So in fact, you can see a few things at once. Let's say you want to have your calendar open on the key events that's happening, like FOMC that's going to happen soon. Or you can also see the market summary. So these are quick views for you to toggle if you have, the third and fourth screen. An additional part to replicate is your portfolio. So you can see there's a maximum of up to 7 views over here. So I'll just close one of it during this demonstration. And you can easily do so by clicking delete. Sorry, it's 10 views. Let me just add module for the account as well. Okay, so over here, you can look at things to help you analyze more historical reports, like what's the trade executed, how's your portfolio, your current portfolio doing, what's the performance. And typically you can find this under the Saxo Trader Go under the account tab or portfolio tab. So similarly, you can customize the key modules that you normally look at all in one glance, instead of having to click and scroll down to different pages like on the Saxo Trader Go. Okay, and now for me to go on to some of the key modules that's only available on the SaxoTrader Pro and not not available on the Saxo Trader Go now. So when you click on Add Module, you will realize there's some key modules over here that may be a bit more foreign. One of it is FX exposures. This comes in very handy for clients who are huge FX traders and have multiple positions, some crosses as well. So it gives you one view with a simple calculation on, how much, what's your exposure on each currency at a currency level. So for example, I have dollar yen and dollar Swiss franc to calculate my net position or exposure on dollar over here. So these would take into consideration your FX spot positions, FX forward, as well as your vanilla FX vanilla options. Okay. In addition, there's two other modules. I'll show you how to retrieve them over here first. And following that, we can, I'll toggle back to the PowerPoint slide because we do need market data to be subscribed for these two modules. So first is the depth trader. Depth trader would require at least level 2 market data subscription, and the time and sales data will require at least the level 1 market data subscription. So let me quickly change the screen back to the PowerPoint slide. Okay, so here we have the depth trader. And what you can see over here is as long as you have the level 2 market data subscribed, this is the order book of the exchange. Key things to note is that you can amend and actually see which order and how you're ranking in the order book. You can also amend or cancel the order over here and very quickly enter a new order through our quick order entry panel. If you're already familiar with how our trade ticket works, you can toggle between here to see what's the limit, whether you want to go into limit order or market order, for example. You can also go straight into market over here after confirming the quantity and the price that you're good with, as long as the duration. Following that, we also have the time and sales data. This is where you need at least a level 1 market data subscription. What is important is that you can see the rolling VWAP calculator of the trades available in this module, and the number of trades and volume of the trades are also shown clearly. A few things to note is that this data will not be stored between the login. So once you log out and log back in, the data will not be there. And also, this includes primary values. You can see an example of it here. And bets will be classified as one. Okay, so we have a few common questions as well as to how to maximize the value we have on the SaxoTraderPRO. And one of it I thought will be to go through how we can use the charts and do trade from charts. So the final piece that I will go through is to go back to the SaxoTraderPRO and show you how we can trade from the chart instead of manually entering your different like limit orders or what's the price that you're comfortable with over here. Okay, so now if we use an example of, okay, let's say dollar yen, we have it all populated over here. You can see if I do maximize one of the charts, that you'll be able to look at where your current position is using this. If you do not have this over here, you can quickly go to chart configuration at the top right hand corner of each chart. And under general, you'll be able to tick to show your orders and your current positions. Okay, and you can see these two different buttons over here that allows you to trade directly on the chart itself. First, we have this show trade buttons. Essentially, it is a quote panel for you to enter the market at the current sell or the current buy. So this is the spread in between, and you can quickly change to make sure, okay, are you comfortable with 50K? let's say I do want to sell further. You can double click and you can see this new position has been entered over here. Okay, and if you want to start adding a pending order to buy back. Okay, let me demonstrate this again, just in case you have missed it. When you click beside this trade button, there's this pending place an order for a pending order. When you click on it, you can choose which direction you prefer. And let's say you want to set a take profit. Instead of having to manually change the trade ticket based on, a certain support level that you see on the chart, you can just drag and drop. And this would automatically amend to the price level that you are looking at based on the charts. Just to ensure that this is the quantity that you're comfortable with. And you can click OK. So that's confirmed. So apart from the top confirmation, you can see that this has been placed over here. And this is the limit order. Let's say you want to change your take profit level. You can easily click bottom left hand corner, which is where the limit orders was at. This will populate this, and you can drag and drop higher or even beyond. We will automatically change it for you. Okay. Okay, so these are simple ways for you to do to trade from chart. And what you can do is also, let's say you want to close out a position. Similarly, at the left-hand corner, you can just click on cross, and this will there will be a quick trade order ticket that shows over here. You can manually toggle if you do not want to enter a quick trade, actually. Otherwise, you can double click and you can buy back from the market. And that's close. As you can see, we closed this specific position that you have indicated earlier. Okay, so these are some of the key features that's essential and some of which are more unique to the Saxo Trader Pro. If you have any questions, please feel free to send them in to us, and we'll be more than happy to show you, where you can best utilize and how you can best utilize this platform. Lastly, we can also direct you to our Saxo Trader Pro platform guide. Inside there will be explanations as well as a good recap of what has been gone through in this video, so you may use it as a complementary material as well. Yeah, I hope you find this session useful, and we hope to see you in other videos going forward. Thank you.